Hello, hello, Canadian Sasquatch here. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. And let's start this puppy off right. I got my red-headed Yeti here. We will see how it goes. It's was a bit of an experiment. I had it in a tub outside to play with the temperatures to see if getting it really hot would cause them to explode or not, so I could keep them in the house. It's definitely really carbonated. I would have to say that keeping it in a hot tub where the bottles got up to a temperature where it was too hot to touch a couple of times, and then down into the low 30s a couple of times, and then back up, didn't really harm the head retention at all. So didn't really harm the flavor either. It's quite yummy still. Lots of cherry, lots of wheat. It's very good. So, going on this week, my plan this past Thanksgiving weekend was to do a lot of brewing. I was going to do my 3 all-grain recipes to test the waters. The bottled water, and then the tap water, and then the tap water that was treated. And then also a white stout if I got time to do it. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a spill early wee hours of Friday morning, which you can see a little bit of my shiner still from that, which caused me to not be able to do much of anything Friday, so there went my big brew day for the weekend. Saturday I was feeling a little bit better, so I did do up my sack of buckwheat mead, the one that 4 pounds of honey, and fill it up to a gallon and mix it up and go. And well, I had a what we like to call a MEA, mead explosion accident, and I will show you the video right here. Poof! This is what we called an MEA, mead explosion accident. It's basically it's just degassing right now. I was gonna oxygenate it with some oxygen there, but first I had to degas it, and that's when it decided to get all crazy and foam up. And this is the my sack of buckwheat honey. There's 4 pounds of buckwheat honey in there, with water to a gallon, using Lavlon's 1116 yeast, some nutrients. I was going to add some more nutrients today. So I just gotta wait for this to die down, and so I can get the nutrients in there and oxygenate it so that the yeast, so the yeast can do its job. It's going to be at least 18% ABV if everything goes right. And with buckwheat honey, it will probably take 5-10 years before it mellows out to be drinkable, but I had the honey and wanted to see what would happen. That looked like fun, didn't it? So that was Saturday. Actually, that explosion happened yesterday, but I made the batch on Saturday. Sunday, I made a 5-gallon batch of recipe called Joe's Ancient Orange, that from the gotmead.com website, which is a great website for forums for anything and everything mead related. It's a great group of people out there. I've learned a lot through them. So yeah, I got the 5-gallon batch up and running, and it's ticking away nicely, as you will see here. Poof! Tick, 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 it goes. It's quite happy. If I'm quiet, you might hear it in the background as it's just sitting right behind me on the floor, ticking away. What else going on? Beer fridge. Um, so my beer fridge died on me. It was early October. I thought it was a compressor. The so I just decided, okay, well, I can't deal with the compressor because that's $350, and I can't really afford that just to repair a fridge plus have somebody come out to install it, because you got to deal with all the refrigerant that's in it and all that stuff. And so I was like, okay, put it on Craigslist to try and sell it as is and get a new fridge. Well, early last week, I was going through a bunch of YouTube channels, and I'm not quite sure how I came upon this one, but Bill Newberry. And his YouTube channel will be right here, and I'll list them down below. He does refrigerator repair videos. And one of his videos was how to check to see if your compressor's dead. Well, figured, well, seemed easy enough. You just need a multimeter and you test it up, and then you can also check the relay that plugs into the compressor. So I figured, what the heck? I will go out there and do that. Well, went out there and started taking it apart and took the relay off and realized about 98% sure that it was the relay since it was melted. So anyways, ordered the new relay, and that came in today. So I just went out there and popped on the new one, and it seems to be running. I'll go out there in a couple hours and see if the fridge is getting cold. Here's a little video clip of me fixing the fridge. Poof! So yeah, this is the old relay that I took off, and I pretty much realized that this was probably the problem as soon as I saw this. It's kind of melted. And with that, I went looking for a new one, which just showed up today. Which looks just like that old one, except no melted parts. So what I'm going to do is just like that. And now we take the plug and we have light, so everything's plugged in. And the compressor sounds like it's working. And it feels like it's working. And it's getting cold. So, just a simple relay fix fixed my beer fridge, I hope. We will be letting it run for several hours here, and I'll be back to see what the temperature gets down to, and hopefully that's it, and I can have a beer fridge again. So, cheers for now. And we're back. So, fridge is up and running. Hopefully it's getting cold. Like I said, I'll check it in a little bit. Um, Hopefully this Saturday I'll get to do my 3 all grain batches that I want to do to test the water. And that's about all that I have going on for this week. So it's been a good week. I may do the white stout this weekend as well, depending on if my beautiful bride will allow me the extra time to do the 3 all grain batches plus an extract kit. So it'd be a brewing all weekend essentially. Aside from that, not much else going on. So happy Homebrew Wednesday, and be sure to have a pint of awesome. I know I will. Good stuff.